So, I watched Kanye West's girlfriend get interviewed by Alex from Call Her Daddy, so you didn't have to, and there's a lot of tea to spill. But I thought it would be interesting to first off dive into Julia Fox, expose who she is, scandals she's been in, as she's quite the controversial figure at the moment. And of course, we know she's getting a lot of heat for being Kim Kardashian's ex-hubby's new girlfriend. There's so much drama going on between Kanye and Kim at the moment, it's not funny. He's lashing out, defaming her in interviews, making lots of allegations against her, causing lots of unnecessary drama. It's a very messy divorce. So who is Julia Fox? She's an actress, artist, model and filmmaker. She's well known for her debut performance in the 2019 film Uncut Gems, for which she was nominated for the Breakthrough Actor Award at the 2019 Gotham Awards. Now, Julia Fox immediately started getting backlash when she started dating Kanye, mainly because she was wearing literally identical clothes to some of Kim's old looks, and that's what really set people off. And now it's just all gone downhill from there. So right after this podcast aired, Kanye went onto Instagram and begged Kim Kardashian to take him back. This was right after Julia had said in the interview, "He's mine now." So that's really awkward. It seems like Kanye doesn't give two F's about Julia, but Julia for sure is heavily invested in Kanye, by the sounds of that interview for sure. He'd said in the post featuring Kim and their children, "God, please bring our family back together." Now, he could have been referring to just the kids, but if that's the case, then why was Kim in some of the photos? Yikes. Now, first of all, I just want to say I genuinely thought Julia Fox was in her early to mid-20s. Like, I genuinely thought I saw an article somewhere saying that, so I was very shocked to find out that she's 32. So anyway, the interview began with Julia Fox discussing her at-home life and her morning routine with her son, and then she discussed her love for designers and mentioned Kanye being her favourite. Of course he is. Alex asked about the hate she gets on the internet, and Julia said that she sometimes sits down and reads the hate comments, but generally she doesn't care. Julia then discussed how she started clubbing really young and how she used to get in trouble with the law a lot. She was on probation for 3 years and apparently she'd missed court and she was always high. Julia then discussed how she was a dominatrix, which is similar to being a stripper. So there was a dungeon that she'd used to go in, and there were all these different rooms for different fantasies, and apparently that's kind of how she got into acting, because she'd have to improv multiple times a day on short notice. They really went in depth about the dominatrix lifestyle. The only real risk she felt within that industry was worrying if she was going to be there forever, but Julia said that she just wanted more in life. She said she used to be very jealous in past relationships, but with Kanye she doesn't want to be like that, and we can imagine he probably loves that. Cue Kanye gifting Julia and all her friends Birkin bags on her birthday. She'd also discussed in the past how she got by one of her exes, and that it happened in a room full of people, but people were defending her ex and pretending like it didn't happen, and that really broke her. Julia also discussed how she moved from New York to Louisiana at one point and how that move affected her. She said she was such a city girl and was really taken aback, and Louisiana kind of humbled her. She wasn't so obsessed with money when she moved there, and I'm guessing Kanye likes that side of her because he's got his house out in Wyoming and he loves living there, so of course I can imagine that they bond over that. Whereas Kim Kardashian did not want to move to Wyoming, as we all know, and that was kind of the breaking point for their relationship. Julia also discussed hard times in her life. She also stated that she hit rock bottom at one point, but that her sister saved her life because they both got sober together. She described Kanye as being so genuine, transparent and blunt, and I guess she knows him better than anyone else at this point, so of course she would know. Julia also discussed how she met her ex-husband, and then discussed dramas she went through with him last year, and how she called him a deadbeat dad because he blocked her for a month, but she didn't even realise that her ex-husband was actually paying her rent at the time. She posted this to her Instagram story days before her date with Kanye. "Have you seen this deadbeat dad? He can be found at most clubs, Lucien, Paul's BBG, Casablanca, the streets, etc. Please remind him that he is a child to take care of. Oh, and if you chill with him, knowing damn well he's a deadbeat dad, you are not my friend, and I will call you out too. Happy holidays." Going through all the screenshots and videos and photos is traumatic for me. I can't even do it anymore. I just don't want my son effed up because he feels like his dad was absent or loved alcohol and partying more than him. As a mother, anyone could understand that. Take care of your kids, men. And other men, hold deadbeat dads accountable. It's damn near 2022. How can you say you care about women and mothers and single mothers, and you're out here enabling the behaviour? This man would wake up at 4 p.m. p.m. My son goes to sleep at 7. Do better please. It's the holidays. Have a heart and see your kids. This man left me with a 5-month-old and a dog and a home and all the bills. It's wrong. It's not fair. So she noted in the podcast she felt bad after posting this because she found out he was actually paying her rent, and apparently they are now on good terms. Julia then discussed the saucy tea surrounding her relationship with Kanye. Apparently they have not put a label on their relationship, but they call each other boyfriend and girlfriend. He also apparently got her number through a friend. Julia stated that Kanye glows and radiates and he has a strong, one-of-a-kind energy. Of course he does, he's a billionaire. Kanye said that when they decided to get together, Kanye kind of told Julia she needs to step it up a bit and got a whole new closet for her because obviously she's going to be in the public eye now. And she said that it's cool to see herself through his eyes. Apparently on her second date, he pushed all the furniture from his suite into a bedroom and the whole house was full of racks of clothing. Julia says that he does really iconic things for her. People obviously think that Julia was nothing before Kanye, but she made it very clear she's always been around celebrities, so this was nothing new to her. Alex also brought up the topic of love bombing, and I wasn't really convinced by what Julia was saying. It sounded like she was defending that Kanye is not love bombing her. She said he doesn't have any ulterior motives, but how would she know that? They haven't exactly been dating for that long, and he's always talking about Kim this, Kim that, Kim's new boyfriend, this and that. He's obsessed with his ex-wife and it's clear, and it honestly looks to everyone like he's love bombing this chick because he wants to try and make Kim jealous, but it's not exactly working because Kim has a new man, as we all know. I don't know, that's just my thoughts anyway. And most importantly, Julia isn't upset that she's always getting compared to Kim because of the similar looks that Kim has previously worn, but at the same time she thinks Kim is iconic, and she referred to Kim being heavily influenced by Kanye in her fashion style. So overall the interview was intense, it was controversial, but it was good for people to see who Julia Fox really is and what she believes in. I do feel sorry for her though, having to put up with Kanye with how he's been behaving at the moment. You can only imagine.
Yeah, I'm just wishing my daughter a public happy birthday. I wasn't allowed to know where her party was. There's nothing legal. They're saying that these are the kind of games that's being played. At the light, it's the kind of thing that really has affected my health for the longest. And I'm just not playing. I'm taking control of my narrative this year. I'm being the father, the best father, the yay version of a father.
But she did say there's 10 years of history there, and she would never disrespect Kim or Kanye by speaking on their situation. So what are your thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments.